Hey everyone, this is Andrea. I work at the REACH Museum and I'm at home right now like most of you, but I wanted to give you a little weekend mystery to keep you thinking about the Columbia Basin and our area and the plants and animals that live here. So I'm going to show you an object and I want you to use the scientific method to try and figure out what this object is. Are you ready? Here it is. This is today's object. And I will give you some information. This object is a skull. That means it is the head bones from an animal. So the first step in the scientific method is that we observe something. So right now we are observing this skull. We're observing. The next step is we want to ask a question. So the question that I want to answer about this skull is, what animal does this come from? So I want you to make a guess, an educated guess based on what you see in front of you. What kind of animal do you think this is? And an educated guess we call a hypothesis. So I want you to make a hypothesis about what do you think this animal is. Ready? Go for it. What's your hypothesis? Okay, now I'm going to show you some quick tips to figure out what this animal in fact is. So the first thing I'll show you is this animal has two eyes. These two eyes, they are on the front of its head. So this animal's eyeballs face forward. There's another animal you can see right now whose eyeballs also face forward, and those are mine. Because this animal has eyes in front, we know it's a predator. It hunts other prey. Eyes in front, likes to hunt. Okay, so this animal's a predator. It eats other animals. We know this because its eyeballs are in the front of its head. I can also tell, because of this little ridge, that this animal has strong jaws. So it's probably a good chewer. Another thing we can look at is the teeth. What do you notice? Are these teeth sharp and pointy, or are they flat? They are sharp and pointy. When we see an animal with sharp and pointy teeth, we know that they can eat meat. This animal does eat meat. It also will eat plants. This animal is an omnivore. It eats meat and plants. The last thing I'll show you, which is hard to tell if you're not here, is the angle at which the spine comes out of this animal's skull. Now, if the spine comes out of an animal's skull straight up and down like this, we know the animal walks on two legs, like me. If the spine of this animal comes out this way, straight back, we know that the animal crawls, swims, or slithers. Its body is really close to the ground, or it swims, or it flies. But if the spine comes out at an angle, we know that this animal probably walks on four legs. Okay? Now, the spine in this animal comes out at an angle. So, what do we know? Eyes in front, likes to hunt, strong jaws, eats meat, also eats plants, and it has four legs. So take that information right now and see if you want to change your guess. Did you change it? What do you think it is? To give you a clue, I'll put on my fancy headband. There it is. Now do you have a guess? This animal lives around here in the Tri-Cities. It is an animal that lives in the Shrub Steppe. And I happen to have one right here, and I will introduce you to her. This is Sage. She's a coyote. Did you guess coyote? Kind of looks the same. Sage is a coyote. And we are here just to tell you, we hope you enjoyed this little nugget of information, but also follow us if you haven't already. Keep following us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, because we are going to be trying to put content on the website as much as we can. Okay? We hope you're staying safe and healthy, and we will see you again soon. Right, Sage? All right. Thanks, everyone.